Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Remember, happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have, it depends solely upon what you think. If you wanted to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Once I did bad and that I heard ever. Twice I did good, but that I heard never. You'll never achieve real success unless you like what you're doing. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon instead of enjoying the roses blooming outside our windows today. Control your temper. Remember, you can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. There is only one way, under high heaven, to get the best of an argument, and that is to avoid it. The world is full of people who are grabbing and self-seeking. So the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. We are interested in others when they are interested in us. You cannot teach a man anything, you can only help him to find it within himself. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Life is bigger than processes and overflows and dwarfs them. A great man shows his greatness, said Carlyle, by the way he treats little men. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. Our main business is not to see what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at hand. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. Happiness does not depend on any external conditions, it is governed by our mental attitude. There are always 3 speeches, for every one you actually gave. The one you practiced, the one you gave, and the one you wish you gave. Abe Lincoln once remarked that most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. He was right. That's why, encouragement is a much more effective teaching device than punishment. There is only one excuse for a speaker's asking the attention of his audience: he must have either truth or entertainment for them. As Lord Chesterfield said to his son, "Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so." The only way to influence people is to talk in terms of what the other person wants. One of the worst features about worrying is that it destroys our ability to concentrate. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward, sometimes to death, but always to victory. Acceptance of what has happened is the first step to overcoming the consequences of any misfortune. So the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. The person who gets the farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The sure thing boat never gets far from shore. Become meaningful in your interactions, and the path to success in any endeavor is simpler and far more sustainable. Men must be taught as if you taught them not, and things unknown proposed as things forgot. The secret of being miserable is to have the leisure to bother about whether you are happy or not.
Never be bothered by what people say, as long as you know in your heart you are right. Are you bored with life? Then throw yourself into some work you believe in with all your heart, live for it, die for it, and you will find happiness that you had thought could never be yours. Very important people have told me that they prefer good listeners to good talkers, but the ability to listen seems rarer than almost any other good trait. People are moved when their interactions with you always leave them a little better. Mind you, I got this reduction without saying a word about what I wanted. I talked all the time about what the other person wanted and how he could get it. If a man will devote his time to securing facts in an impartial, objective way, his worries will usually evaporate in the light of knowledge.